believe. If you don't believe, this video is not for you. So this is for, whew, it's just a story time. So if you're here down for a little story time, here's a story. And yeah, here it goes. So it was a little stressful today. I'm gonna try to do this really quick. So story time. I got so many signs from my brother today, just because. So I was at the mall, and my husband left me with my little baby, all just the two of us. He's fixing the car, so he left us, and I was like, we're gonna go walk around in the mall, right? So we're walking around, and I'm like, oh, it's a little sunny, so I'm gonna stop and get some sun because it's been raining a couple days here in Spain. So I'm like, I need some sun. Okay, like a flower. I need sun. So we're sitting there, and I'm singing to my baby. I'm like singing, and then all of a sudden I stand up, and I'm like, just gonna like, dancing in the sun, and a fucking stupid ass bee stings my baby. A fucking stupid ass bee stings the palm of my baby, and she starts crying. I'm like, fuck. And I saw the bee, like, it's like this, and I see the fucking bee. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go, boom, get the bee away. She was fucking crying already. It already stung her. Woo! So I'm freaking out. My heart, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, I don't know what to do. She's stinging. I'm like, oh my God, like, it's gonna, it's gonna get inflamed. I got to get the stinger. I was looking at her hand, but she kept on going like this. Got the stinger out. It was like a small little black thing. She kept on crying and crying. I didn't know what to do. Tried to ask somebody. I was sitting like by a restaurant, empty restaurant. The waiter, and I'm like, can you give me vinegar or something, or a cup of ice? He gave me vinegar. Like, that was the one thing that came to my mind. And I have hand gel. So afterwards, I put hand gel on her hand. And I think it soothed it a little bit. It was still irritated and inflamed, just crying and crying. She's probably crying for like, 20 minutes. So then I'm like, I gotta do something. Call my husband. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, just try to go to a security guard, right? And go to security guard and ask for an emergency kit. So I'm here. This mall is crowded. It's crowded. So I'm like looking, like, where's the security guard so I can ask for this emergency kit? Hello, hola. Sorry, I'm trying to say a story time about what had happened today. And I feel like it's kind of important, especially if you're a person that's working in the medical field, if you're a doctor or a nurse or somebody. So we ended up looking for a security guard, and basically this mall is crowded. Like, there's like one security guard. So I asked him, I'm like, do you have an emergency kit? Because my baby just got stung by a bee. And she's like crying and crying and crying. And basically he's like, no, the only thing like that we have in an emergency kit is alcohol, which I already have. I have hand gel. I have alcohol, and it's what is this? It's a thing for burns. And I'm like, you don't have any anti-inflammatory cream or anything? He's like, no. So I'm just freaking out. I'm like, well, you're useless, and this whole thing is useless, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. So I'm freaking out. So then I basically go, I walk away, and I try to see, I'm like, there has to be some kind of like pharmacy, because, and there's no pharmacy in the mall in Marbella. And so I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like, out of all these people in the mall, if something happens, somebody goes into anaphylactic shock, you can die from that. That basically you'll just die on the spot because you don't have this vaccine or this thing to pinch you. So I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Have to go somewhere and basically like just ask for help. I'm like frantically like just, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So of course I immediately ask like my brother. So if you know about my brother, I always talk about him. I'm like, please help me. Somebody please help me, like praying from above. And so I get all of these fucking signs from my brother. And I don't know if I can put a photo or something. I don't know how this works. But if you believe in science and if you believe in all these, what do you call it? Just unseen things and just things we cannot see from our eyes. Like our brain does not have the capacity to see beyond what is this, you know, this body, this stuff, this door, everything. But magically, after I asked like for help, I'm like, I needed help. I got all these signs from my brother, and I don't know how to do this. I don't know if there's a way for me to see if I can upload a photo. If not, I will save this and I'm gonna make a video about the ridiculous amount of signs that I've seen from my brother. And in a way, now just looking back hindsight, I will talk about the signs that I saw right after. But I feel like there was some sort of divine intervention that I hopefully came across to these people, because they looked at me like, oh my God, this woman needs help, right? Like she needs help, like something's wrong with her baby, like something, and something like this can happen. Like there's a billion people in this mall, you know, and anything can happen. And I'm just looking at it from a medical perspective. Like, what happens if there is an emergency and you have to go, you know, see a doctor or a nurse or somebody, you know? So yeah, that after I got these signs, I was just like, okay, I gotta stay calm. She'll be fine. My baby's fine. Thank goodness. I, you know, tried to like soothe her as much as possible. And we just now got like a cream, like an anti-inflammatory cream for her hand. So yeah, basically, I probably will not be visiting the mall for, I don't know, like now I'm not going until like there's like nobody. Like I have gotten so overwhelmed with so many people there that I'm like, wow, everybody's just like, not everybody. Hopefully there's some people that are like intelligently like, I can help. Like I'm a medic. I am somebody that can actually help you. No, but I just was like so surprised with the emergency kit. Like there was no emergency kit. It's two things in the emergency kit. So hopefully that gets a little bit more developed, because that just is not anything at all of an emergency kit. You would think you'd have bandages or like some kind of syringe or something, but no, two things in an emergency kit does not make any sense. So I'll talk about my signs that I got. The first sign. So I was like trying to find a quiet place because my baby was crying. So I went into Primark. And so I sing the song from Shania Twain. It's, what is this called? It's I Feel Like a Woman. It's that one. And so she's singing Let's Go Girls, like the beginning of the song. And I see like this body pajama of the babies, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a sign. Like it's a pajama in Primark. So I took a picture of that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like out of all the weird pajamas and outfits and everything. So I took that. And then as I was waiting in the line to buy something, it was taking quite a lot, like a long time. And in the front, there's a gift card, 2 gift cards. And one of them was from Marvel. So if you know my brother, if you know the story about my brother, he is a big Superman fan. And Marvel, like he used to collect comic books all the time. And so like just immediately seeing that like reminds me of him. And then next to that gift card, it said, like there's 2 gift cards. It says Marvel, and then it said Solo para ti, or Solo para tu. And I was like, I made the connection. I was like, this is my brother making the sign for me. He said that this message is for you. Okay, so that was the other sign. Then I just got all these other signs like in the way, like trying to find like another, so I checked out of there, went to FINAC, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the book selection. The book selection where it's a little bit more relaxed and I can breathe. Hola. Estoy haciendo una historia de, bueno, como conexiones, señales. Muy interesante. But I'm saying it in English, so hopefully you understand. Yes, I feel like I just express myself better this way. Maybe I'll make a video in Spanish tomorrow. So yes, I go to the bookstore and then I get some more other signs about what's happening. And I find it so bizarre. Like, I'm like, oh, this is like the magic is happening. It's like you just gotta watch and open your eyes. And then my husband finally comes. I'm like, I'm here in the bookstore. The baby was crying and now she's asleep. And then I I told my husband, I'm like, look at all these signs that I received, because my heart was just like, I could not like calm down. Like I was trying to calm down as much as possible because I was really frantic. And I feel like he doesn't see the sign, or he's not as connected to them as much as I am. And so, yeah, basically making this video for anybody that feels they are also connected in this way, or they see these signs as well. And I told him, I'm like, open your eyes. I'm like, open your fucking eyes, man. Like, there's so many signs. Like, I'm pointing. So, like, the last sign that we saw, so we're leaving the mall after he picked me up from the bookstore, was from El Campo. El Campo is like the supermarket, I believe. And their logo to El Campo. So this guy was wearing his little work vest, and I think he was going on break or something. And I'm like following him because I'm like, oh my God, I see another sign, like right in front of me. So I start recording him because I'm like, oh my God, this is a sign. I have to record it. I have to take a picture, whatever. And I'm recording him, and I take a picture, but it's blurry. So I end up tapping the guy. I'm like, can I take a picture of the back of your shirt? I'm like, ¿puedo hacer un foto atrás de tu camiseta? Because it's a sign, like it's something like he was confused. He's like, why? Okay. He's like, okay, sure. And I'm like, this is my sign. And it said, siempre estoy contigo. And it had a heart. And on top of this, it had a robin, a bird. And there's an expression in saying in English, when a robin is near, a loved one is near, or something like this. So I was like, this is crazy. I have to look up that bird, and I have to see if this sign from the El Campo market is with the bird. Is that a robin? And then I researched it on ChatGPT, and it said, yeah, it's the bird. It's the robin bird. I'm like, holy crap, that's another sign. So anyways, that was the last thing. Now it left me in this position to tell you this story. So yes, this was just a day of interesting, beautiful, magnetic, magical signs that I received from my brother. And he was definitely giving them to me. He was giving them to me. So I thought that was beautiful. And I'm very happy now. I'm not as stressed now about what had happened to my baby, because I was honestly like, I was freaking out. My heart was like, what the fuck do I do? Like what happens, and then trying to find all the help that I can get in the middle of all this chaos and the people shopping for Christmas and everything. Like nobody was helping. So I was like, and I just was like, just go somewhere to relax, go somewhere that's quiet. And then I got all these signs. So yes. Maybe I will make a video about this tomorrow. I don't know if I can, if I will, in Spanish for you guys, so you can share, you can listen. If you like these mystical little encounters and stories, I feel I'm always connected to them. So yes. All right. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Bye-bye. I don't know. How do I do this? How do I stop this? This is my first time using this, so I gotta figure out. if you have any questions, just ask me in the meantime, and I'll figure it out. I have no idea how to do this. Hello. Does anybody on a live know how to stop this? I have no idea how to stop this. Okay, so I think my audio is still on. If you have any questions, just write me a message or anything, and I will get back to you. Okay? Bye bye. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.